That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the pistol, Smith. The ball deflected at least a couple of times.
I don't know how you keep sharpening it. GG.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On second down, Smith. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Gino to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner. And now they're playing what they call
got no
cover
fucking
three. So
arm,
that
G.
corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field, and he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
First down, Chicago.
They will run it over center with Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. On now, it's Santos for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The Bears call out their field goal team. This, about as short as you can get. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
Smith now to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Boy, some bulk
Single
in the
back
formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Gino. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one there to start the second half. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Vegas.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Off the play fake, it's Smith. He's got the tight end there. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Here we go, hey. 390%.
Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. And that ball incomplete.
Like, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL.
Can these fucking ready? These can't block for shit. It's crazy.
Sometimes it's exactly how they practice, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. That is caught. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Genty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Okay, ready? Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd down and 9.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
So fucking slow out there. It's crazy.
As well. It's a gain of 34. Here's Swift. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Flush to his right. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Gino. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's a short one, caught by Bowers. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. And you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead.
Jeez, my nigga.
We want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down is going to go a long way.
We just can't block for shit.
First downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Holy fuck.
Now a 2nd down throw for Smith. Short throw that's pulled in by Mayer. He's got room at the 30.
Jeez.
Still on his feet. And he's in. Michael Mayer. Touchdown Las Vegas. That is 1st touchdown this year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Raiders extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be
Nigga,
very close
holy
to the first down
shit.
out of bounds after a gain of 9. 2nd and inches. Burton, the man on the move. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Genty. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. One more time with Genty. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Genty. And he can only salvage a couple there. Down to the 3. And now it's 4th and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. Brings up 4th and goal.
So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to make it a 2-possession lead. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This one he's got to have. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. A Pro Bowler 4 years running, that is Max Crosby. In there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. That's complete to Swift. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 7.
There we go. Set.
They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that is incomplete. They had their chance, they took it there. Look, they're trailing late, gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.